the onset of COVID and everything moving virtual, I think every institution geared itself up to be at par with various technologies to ensure that they provide virtual hearings, there is a proper digital mode of filing in place, and I know CIAT has come up with various initiatives to ensure and be as agile and as much as possible be there for the users to round the clock to ensure there is no gap just because they're not there physically. So, given this situation, and now we are moving slightly towards a post-COVID era, Shweta, do you see a change in the mindset where we are okay with a hybrid model of going ahead with hearings and procedures, or people are wanting to, users want to go back to the old traditional model of a physical hearing, or is there a resistance and people are okay now? It's virtual is the new normal, so we don't need to go back and travel, spend some time, cost. What is the change you have witnessed?
So I think when the pandemic hit, and we all quickly went up to see what are the changes and how does SIC respond to the needs of the users. Justice Sikri mentioned that virtual hearings have always been part of arbitration. We always had cases where there has been some element of whether you had somebody joining virtually or the procedure hearings taking place on teleconferences, but it all augmented during the pandemic, and which is when SIC also looked at. We started this live Q&A on our website, which is also important to have this connect with the users where they could on a real-time basis reach out to SIC and understand, okay, in this new changed reality, how can the arbitrations be conducted? What would it impact on the clauses, on the way the procedures are being done? And then, SIC also issued a checklist to help parties navigate these challenges that they may have had. I think initially we all thought, there will be a dramatic change in the way arbitrations are being conducted. Of course, we had some learnings from the virtual hearings, how much more it could be integrated. People became, I think, more easy with using technology. It became so much part of our system. But really, post-COVID, if I can say post-COVID, hoping that there is no other variant in the horizon, we've seen a mix. Some hearings, of course, I think for procedural hearings, it's pretty much the default to have it being conducted virtually. But so far as the substantive hearings are concerned, we've seen a mix on the trend. I looked at some statistics this morning and said, okay, let me figure out where does it really stand. Are there cases which are being conducted fully virtually? And the cases were really from either the cases which were under expedited procedure or smaller value claims, some of which were conducted fully virtually, even in a post-COVID world. But where there were higher claim matters, there were fewer in number, but there was some sort of hybrid element in it, which I think also was helpful to avoid disruptions.